Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, as we continue with the showcase of the independents, so we are 10 days into 2024. Each day we have profiled a different independent wrestling company. We started with GCW on the 1st, then we went to World Series of Wrestling, the Wrestling Revolver, House of Glory, Northeast Wrestling, Live Pro Wrestling, Warrior Wrestling, North Wrestling, Progress Wrestling, and then TNT Extreme Wrestling. Today we are at C4. Now, C4 stands for Capital City Championship Combat. They are out of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. The company was formed in 2007. And Mark Polisilo actually owned it starting in 2007 today. In 2023, they ran 10 shows. All those shows are on IWTV, Independent Wrestling TV, along with like 200 other independent companies. They had 91 matches, 72 men, 11 women, and 8 intergender. The C4 champion is Junior Benito. He's held the title for 49 days. Triple Dragon, which is Pretty Ricky Wildly, and Puff are the tag team champions. They've held the titles 196 days. Then Alexa Nicole is the C4 Underground champion, and she's held the title 231 days. So we're going to do like we've done with every other company so far this year. We're going to do the best 23 matches of 2023 for Capital City Championship Combat, or C4 for short. Alright, number 23 comes from Savage Street. Matter of fact, the next 4 come from that show. The C4 World Champion title, we had champion Kevin Blackwood versus the bad boy Joey Janela. There will be, if you're an independent wrestling fan, there's going to be a lot of names you're going to recognize, that you're going to know, like, oh, I know that guy. So I love the fact that they're able to get some of the top talent on the indies, along with some of their up-and-coming talent, and you can kind of see the mixture of them and kind of see guys grow and stuff. So Kevin Blackwood champion, defending the title versus bad boy Joey Janela at Savage Street on February 24th. Kevin Blackwood retained his title, 3.5 star. From that same show, we had a 4-way match. We had Bucks Belmar, Sheldon Jean, Jordan Oliver, and Alec Price. Alec Price, Jordan Oliver, 2 of my absolute favorite independent wrestlers right now. The Northeast Ace, Alec Price, got the victory there. I give it 3.5. Number 21 from Savage Street, we had the C4 Underground title on line in a 6-way. We had champion Joshua Bishop versus James Stone versus Kobe Durst versus Jimmy fucking Lloyd versus Jody Threat versus Ming J Lee. Ming J Lee is phenomenal athlete. He is actually becoming, the more I see him, the more I see matches with him and Speedball Mike Bailey, it's like, alright, I'm a fan. James Stone got the victory on this one. I ended up giving it 3.5, and a new C4 Underground champion. Next up, the final, number 20 on the list, the final show from Savage Street, at least the final match in this part of the rankings. We had the One Called Manders versus Junior Benito. Epic match. One Called Manders, I've talked about him a lot on here on the GCW stuff. He reminds me of a Bradshaw type. Junior Benito getting the victory there. I gave it 3.5. Number 19 comes from Mad Monster Party, October 24th. We had Benjamin Toll and teaming up with my 2 Jackals, something like that, versus Violence Forever, Dominic Guarini and Kevin Koo. Violence Forever won the match. I give it 3.5. Number 18 also came from Monster Party. We had fatal 4-way match with the same Toll and St. Jacques versus Joshua Bishop and Lufisto versus Pretty Ricky Wildly and Puff versus the Philly Marino Experience of Marino Tagliano and Philly Collins, and Toll and St. Jacques got the victory there. I ended up giving that 3.5. Number 17 came from Hell or High Water on May 2nd. C4 Championship on the line. Champion Kevin Blackwood defending against Stu Grayson, Gringo Loco, Gabriel Flores, Travis Williams, and Junior Benito. And Kevin Blackwood able to retain his title, 3.5-star match. Number 16, also from Hell or High Water, Eva Uno versus Mei Jae Lee. Mei Lee took it to Eva Uno, but at the end of it, Eva Uno was able to get the best of him. 3.5-star match. Eva Uno, your victor. Number 15, Hell or High Water. We had TDT versus the main event, J-Line and Minus Black. TDT, which is Matthew St. Jacques and Thomas DeBloy. Sorry, some of these names are hard for me to pronounce. They got the victory there. I ended up giving it 3.5. Number 14, we have from Hearts of Darkness on May 30th, the C4 tag titles on the line in a fatal 4-way. We had champion Hawkskeeper, Marku Martin and Shane Hawk versus Pretty Ricky Wilde and Puff versus Violence is Forever, Dominic Garrini and Kevin Koo versus Wasted Youth, Dylan McKay, Marcus Mathers, and Violence is Forever became your C4 World Tag Team Champions. 3.5-star match. Number 13, we had from C4 Go on January 24th. We had the C4 tag titles on the line and the IWTV Independent Wrestling tag titles on the line. We had champions Violence is Forever, Dominic Garrini and Kevin Koo going up against Hawkstepper, Marseille Martin and Shane Hawk, and Violence is Forever retaining their titles. Number 12 comes from C4 Fury, July 4th, Steel Cage War Match. We had Benjamin Tall teaming up with TDT and Twiggy going up against Hawkstepper, McCrae, Martin, Shane Hawk, Junior Benito, and Stu Grayson. The team of Benjamin Tall, TDT, and Twiggy get the victory there. And Steel Cage of War, I give it 3.5. Number 11 comes from Fury as well. We have James Stone versus Joshua Bishop. Joshua Bishop getting the victory there. I give that one 3.5. Number 10 comes from Fury as well. Evil Uno and Meijie Lee versus Mike Bailey, Speedball Mike Bailey, and Trent Seven. Evil Uno and Ming Lee getting the victory. I give it 3.5. Number 9 on the list comes from C4 Fighting Back 12, Wrestling for Cancer. August 18th, Triple Threat Tag Match, TDT versus Fresh Air, which is Junior Benito, McCrae Martin versus the Rascals, Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz, and Fresh Air getting the victory there. I give it 3 3/4 star. Number 8 comes from Walking the Line. Evil Uno and Alan Angels, 2 former Dark Order members. Evil Uno getting the victory. I gave it 3 3/4. Also from Walking the Line, we had Speedball Mike Bailey versus Meijie Lee. Mike Bailey got the victory. I give it 3 3/4. Number 6 comes from Mad Monster Party, October 24th, 6-man tag. Evil Uno, Junior Benito, Stu Grayson taking on Kevin Blackwood and the Miracle Generation, Dustin Waller and Kylan King. Evil Uno, Junior Benito, and Stu Grayson getting the victory. I give it 3 3/4. Number 5 on the list comes from Mad Monster Party, October 20th. The IWTV Independent Wrestling World Title on the line in a fatal 4-way. Champion Alec Price going against Gringo Loco versus Ming Jae Lee versus Ichiban. And Alec Price, the East Coast's ace, getting the victory there. I give it 3 3/4 star. Number 4 comes from Fighting Back 12, Wrestling with Cancer. We had Stu Grayson and Ninja Mac. Stu Grayson getting the victory. I give that one 3 3/4. Number 3 comes from C4 Extreme Prejudice. C4 Championship on the line. Champion Kevin Blackwood versus Kevin Koo. This was a striking... Ooh, it's just a lot of striking going on. These two are 2 of the top strikers on Independence, in my opinion. Throw Speedball in there and... Kevin Blackwood, Kevin Koo, 2 of my favorites. Kevin Blackwood got the victory. I give it 4 star. Next up, number 2, C4 Go, January 24th. Kevin Blackwood versus Stu Grayson. Kevin Blackwood getting the victory there. I gave it 4. The best match of 2023 for Capital City Championship Combat, aka C4, came from C4 16 Candles, November 20th. C4 World Title on the line. Not only was it the best match of the year, it was the last match of the year. We had champion Kevin Blackwood going up against Junior Benito. Junior Benito won his title 49 days ago in a 4 1/4 star match versus former champion of 572 days, I do believe, Kevin Blackwood. So those are the 23 best matches of C4 Capital City Championship Combat in 2023. You can go again on IWTV and check out hundreds of independent wrestling companies, including C4, including Action Wrestling, including New South, including Limitless, Live Pro Wrestling. Gosh, there's hundreds on there. Then I follow. Let's take a look here at the list of what I got going on. Yeah, tell you the ones on there that I follow. So Beyond Wrestling is on there. Live Pro Wrestling, West Coast Pro Wrestling, Limitless, Action Wrestling, IW No Holds Barred, Prestige Wrestling, that's on Fight. Dreamwave Wrestling, best stuff coming soon. Blitzkrieg Pro, best stuff coming soon. New South, best stuff coming soon. Freelance, best stuff coming soon. Yeah, those are all the ones that I follow on IWTV. So make sure you check those out as well. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports content.